I used to think Tai Lopez was a joke and a scammer.
But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
I'd rather focus on other cool business than talking about this guy. Last year I saw that he started buying up iconic companies like Radioshack and turning them into e-commerce sites. That made me wonder, let's finally figure out who the hell is Tai Lopez, and is he a complete scam or a really great marketer? Let's find out. So why do people actually hate this guy so much? First off, his sales funnel is an internet marketer's wet dream. It's full of fake deadlines, countdown timers, and super exaggerated or misleading success symbols. He emphasized that knowledge is more important than materialism, but he's flaunting Lambos, mansions, jets, girls, whatever. And a lot of his marketing is misleading like this. 11 secrets only millionaires know. The one secret to being rich. How I went from broke to buying a Lamborghini. Yeah, you can just rent it on Turo for $280 a day. And he has sales pages that has really questionable stuff, like the 67 steps says that the average American is over $200,000 in debt, which is not really accurate. But really, what are facts anyways? They're just made up numbers, right? He's also got a questionable past. He built a massive personal brand around being a successful entrepreneur, but it's unclear how he built that wealth. Shady alert. So it seems like he's doing the fake guru playbook, which is he's faked his success, sold products to teach people how to become successful, which then led to him becoming successful. Before we dive deeper into these red flags, let's actually go over how did Tai get here in the first place. This is actually found super fascinating. First off, he spent his early 20s working on a farm living with the Amish. I don't know what values they teach him being Amish, but I don't think it's a lot of these things. They also don't drive Ferraris. So from his Amish early beginnings, Tai actually worked in finance and spun up a nightclub business doing promotions, having people watch UFC fights, and building up his promotional skills throwing parties at clubs. So his net worth really started to climb in the early 2010s with online businesses. So he ran several websites for gold diggers. Yeah, for real. And even bought a dating education company which claims to have flipped it for 7 figures in 8 months. By the way, shady alert is that if they tell you what they've done but you can't actually see it, shady. Unless it's like top secret or you're like a scientist and it's for NASA. But at a certain point, his reputation in this online dating world started to collapse because the websites were legitimately scamming people out of their money. So this is where he gets creative. He started shifting away from the dating world and actually emerged as a marketing guru, selling digital learning programs. And in 2015, it finally took off with a video that we've all seen here in my garage when it went viral, resulting in tens of millions of dollars in digital course sales. So the economics of that here in my garage video is actually insane. We found data that said he spent $35 million on YouTube ads alone promoting that video. Logistically Answered claims that led to over $122 million in revenue. Hey you, yes, if you're getting any knowledge from this video and you're interested in it, make sure you smash the like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss out another video. So let's fast forward today and look at Tai's multiple businesses and see what's actually legit or not. So Tai has multiple courses, actually 13 of them, ranging from $100 to $1,000. Let's check a few of these out. Turns words into sales, copywriting workshop, SMMA 3.0. All these sound like potential porn titles. 67 steps, gone dirty. We actually bought his social media marketing agency course, which I'll show you in a few seconds, but let's first check out his most popular course, 67 steps. So this is where he teaches you 67 principles to help you find the good life and accelerate your goals. Tai is a professional internet marketer. His results and those of his top students are not typical. Their experience are not a guarantee you will make money. You may make more, less, or the same. Would I buy this course if I was just starting out? Probably not. I would try to buy courses from like Drew Houston or the people who have actually created businesses that I wanted to replicate, more so than someone who's saying, hey, here's a Ferrari and all these things. What business you start? Oh, don't worry about that. But I'm gonna sell you this dream and here's a course where you can join. I don't know why people wanna buy from Grant and Tai and all the people that just kind of show off and do all the flashy stuff. I wanna see someone come out with a video that's like, hey, what's up? Here's me in my office working again. Guess what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow? Working. You know what I did on Saturday? Yeah, I got up early and I worked. That's how you get rich. You find something that people want and you work really hard. The end. I'm selling that course next week, by the way. So what's crazy is according to the site, this program has more than 200,000 active members and it ends up costing about $67 a month. So supposedly this course is bringing almost $13 million a year. So we bought the social media marketing agency 3.0 course for $107 and see how it looks. Acquiring clients, let's see how we get clients. So unique way to get the ideal clients with Mike Ars.
12 seconds later.
I feel like they should pay me to watch. It's like 20 minutes for the guy to get to the point. Where's Tai? I thought I just paid for him to teach, but he's got some other random guy showing the
1 hour later.
What the did we just watch? I hope, Jeremy, get a refund on this video. $107. I'd rather go out to Chipotle and treat us for the week. I'll make a video about how you guys can get new customers. This sucks. This looks fake. Everyone's saying that this was good. What'd you think about this lesson? See, I think the problem is when you do all the fake shit, like fake Lambos, fake life, then the whole website then becomes questionable. And I think that also shows your brand and your name is so important. I don't know if I would ever trust this guy with anything again. This is actually, you can't skip through things. It's at 1x speed. Yeah, the course is reasonably priced, but it's a reasonably piece of So it seems like he's taking this kind of questionable stuff and laundered it into like kind of goodish stuff, which is Retail E-Commerce Ventures, REV. So in 2020, Tai and his business partner are buying these like retail distressed brands like Pier 1 and Radioshack and convert them into solely e-commerce ventures. So for context, it's reported that one of their acquisitions, Dress Barn, which my grandma loved shopping at, had about 9,000 staff, and now it is an e-commerce only brand with just 30 employees, and supposedly sales are growing at a rate of about 100% per quarter. So these are actually huge companies that they're scooping up for pennies on the dollar. Doesn't mean it's a great idea, but it's just interesting, and I think it gives them a little bit of legitimacy. So another one is Model Sporting Goods that did $538 million in 2019. Supposedly they acquired it for $3.7 million, as well as Pier 1. My mom shops there. They did $1.5 billion in 2019. These guys scooped it up for $31 million. So how the hell are they able to snag these brands at such a good price? I don't know what any of this is true, but these deals are off market and they're not widely advertised. And that's actually how a lot of great deals happen. You find them offline. So he takes these struggling businesses, buys them for cheap, fires everyone, and then makes them solely e-commerce businesses and uses other people's money and then sells a course on how he's actually doing that and then goes that to buy other brands. And if you go to these websites, at the top, they link each other. I'm not sure there's synergies between Radioshack and buying a meat company or a Dress Barn, but it's actually clever marketing and it could work out really well in the end. Next up is MentorBox. So this is Tais ELearning subscription service, which provides book summaries and training materials for $7 a month. Seems like a pretty good deal. Man, he's giving out something so low price. So let's actually check out the sales page. Oh wow, there's a dotted, if your thing has a dotted dash around the box, it's probably shady. So it's $1 for 3 days, but it's $7 a month afterwards. Surprise, surprise. But guess what? There's also some upsells in there. So once you do the billing info, it's only $1, but guess what is it right here? Oh, there's a one-time offer. Of course I want a one-time offer. That one-time offer is $89, so I guess that's not part of the original thing. Shady. Is this almost over? Like, I'd rather focus on other cool business than talking about this guy that gives out mediocre stuff, blows smoke up everyone's asses, shows a fancy-ass life, and has decent information, but it's shrouded in so much smoke of poo-poo that it's hard to know what's real or not. If you are hating this video and scammy marketers that are out there, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can get good videos where we help you on your business journey. So at the end of the day, is he a scam or a genius marketer business guy? Let's break some of these things down. It is shady that he makes it seem like he owns cars that he doesn't. So here's him showing with H3 Productions that he said it's actually a lease. He doesn't own the car. So I respect the fact that he's an honest liar or an honest liar. What's interesting is that Ryan Serhant finally got success on YouTube when he showed rich ass houses. But I think the real clear distinction here is Ryan Serhant didn't make you think that he owned the house. Tai makes it kind of think that, oh, I own these items. Number two, he's full of contradictions and really just strange ass claims. So like, he's definitely a showman. He preaches anti-materialism, but then he flaunts Lambos and Rolexes and claims to read a book, but he actually just skims them. Again. Number three, he's got a questionable past. There's no denying that his stint in online dating was shady. That in and of itself is worth docking a lot of credibility. I'm hoping and I believe that people can change. I feel like I've been overly critical because it should be, but let's take a look at some of the positives. First off, the buying of some of these recent companies seems like he's trying to legitimize himself. Good. The course he sells in social media marketing, it has videos. So if you want to spend hours watching videos, I bet you some of it might be okay. And lastly, if you took like the questionable business strategy and you did them in like good businesses, like Radioshack or these legit companies, it might actually work out pretty well. So that stuff I actually think is really good. But so sometimes you have to realize people do the questionable tactics in these ways because it's the most profitable. So would it have worked in other areas? Probably not. So at the end of the day, ultimately, buyer, hopefully you, beware. I always wonder at the end of the day, who trusts and gives these people money? Maybe the people you actually want to be buying and learning from don't sell you courses and don't do weird ass subscriptions each month. My encouragement to you is never buy from the people who get rich teaching you how they got rich. Get it from the ones who actually got rich doing real businesses and probably don't even want to have courses. If you like this video, you are going to love me roast business gurus on the ads on our YouTube channel right over here. I'll see you out there and I love you. Woo!